my grandma, Maggie McMurray, who was just real hell with a needle and thread, and she would get reclaimed material that had been let out at the seams, and then, the outside gets rubbed off, but the inside's still good, And she used to get stuff that may have been a shimmy or a wrapper or a kimono of mainly female relatives, of which I had an inexhaustible supply. My Auntie Josie, my cousin Jean, Margaret. But she always made the same thing from them. It was a thing called a midi suit. And that's what we got every Christmas, every birthday. It was no surprise. And it was in 3 parts. It was stovepipe cut-off pants, like English kids wear, and I'm on the prairies, not. And then a top that had a thing went over. It had little scarlet embroidered stars on the back, and a little goddamn shoelace that scarlet was here. That part was bad enough, but along with it went a waist that had buttons on it, so your pants buttoned onto the waist. And then it had these dingly-dangly garters that would hold your socks up. And we were the only kids in Western Canada that wore them. The other guys kept their socks up properly with sealer rings, that they had around. And when the 24th of May came, we would go swimming in the Little Souris River. And my brother Bobby and I used to undress a half mile before the swimming hole. So we could, and then hide this stuff, because all the kids, you know what they said? The Mitchell boys, we're corsets, the Mitchell. And then we'd walk bare naked through the spear grass to avoid mortification, but they all knew, all those kids. And those were the worst Christmas presents of the works. Well, look, my grandma wasn't all bad, because that Christmas I was 11, I looked and I opened it up, and it was no waist, it was no midi, and she had made me and it didn't smell of mothballs, and my first pair of long pants, and boy, I'm telling you, that was the real Christmas for me, so I forgave her for all those midi suits.